What's the word?
Chilling, man. You know, about to do family duties. Let me just pop my AirPods in real quick.
No doubt.
So I can hear you good.
No doubt.
How's your day going, man?
Day's going all right. How's your day going?
Good, man. I was just working on some beats and stuff.
No word. What kind?
Yeah. Right now, I'm doing a lot of trap, probably a lot of trap, hip hop.
Word.
I want to do some. We're gonna do some R&B projects coming up, so I'm gonna get into venturing off into some of that.
But, that's dope. Celtics last night. They won their game.
Okay, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
He was winless there for a while. I was like, man, come on, we gotta get a win, right?
Right. We got the second win for the Celtics this season so far. We do look a little shaky without Jason Tatum. I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe that's why he want to play, man. He'll come back and give some help.
Yeah, maybe, but I'm not. Even if Jason Tatum came back fully healthy this year, the rest of the team doesn't look great, and that makes me nervous if we trying to go for a playoff run. In my opinion.
Man, I've been watching the Celtics, but I've been stuck on football, man. Because I'm a bigger. I love my Celtics. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah, no doubt.
Without Tatum, I don't know, man. It's gonna be looking tough.
Yeah, I feels that. 100%.
It's gonna be tough, man.
Yep.
So, what you got going on today, though, man? Besides
nothing too much, just chilling. Kind of shitty outside today.
Yeah, other than that, I came back in the rain.
Right. Other than that, I don't know. Nothing too much really. We went to the jungle last night. I performed.
How was that?
That was cool.
I meant to come on, man. I ended up getting stuck doing all types of family shit, man. My daughter wanted me to come back and cook something for her, so yeah, I'm not gonna get out there.
Yeah, true.
But you know what I do want to do? I do want to come and do like a house set in the EM set.
Yeah,
Greatest was telling me, I can come and just do like, a little 15, 20-minute set.
Mm-hmm.
And go, and get off. Have you guys do your rap or whatever else is going on.
Facts. Blue Jays and the Dodgers last night. The Blue Jays are now up in that series 3-2. Might be the biggest historical collapse in history of sports.
Yeah, after that long game win,
Yeah.
I'm thinking they were gonna lock it all up.
I did too. I was like, on paper, the Dodgers should win. They should coast it. But now, I'm getting a little worried.
You should. If you're a Dodgers fan, yeah, you should.
Oh, if you're a Dodgers fan, you're sick to your stomach right now. The Blue Jays are even in the same realm as you.
Right. But, you can't count nobody out, man. That's the thing about, the playoffs,
Yeah, you can't count anybody out in sports. That's true.
Yeah, you got the Colts this week. They're playing, the Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the Steelers might give them a run for their money now.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm sorry. They ain't gonna get a run for their money till the playoffs, probably, man. Look at that. The Steelers. I thought the Steelers were gonna be doing better than 4-3. So
I feels that.
Yeah, shit, we got a better record than the Chiefs.
Oh, shit, we have second best record in the AFC.
Yeah, we got a better record than the Chiefs. The Chiefs. The Chiefs are still the
best record in the AFC other than the Colts.
Yeah, they only lost once still,
Yeah.
So I gotta see about that.
Okay. Got the Bruins and Sabres tonight. Bruins are still a losing hockey club. They're 5-7 on the season.
All right, I got you. All right, you're back. You was disconnected.
Yeah, I froze real quick, Sometimes I have a lot of internet problems here at the crib, but it is what it is, If I could record at the studio, during the week, it would be a lot easier, but not recording at the studio currently, so studio's tomorrow.
Oh, hey, man, you gotta go with what you got, right?
Yep, 100%.
Yeah, bro.
So yeah, Bruins have gotten their teeth kicked in the last couple games. They're 5-7 this season. Not great.
Right.
I've got my teeth kicked in week after week in fantasy hockey. Fantasy basketball, I'm doing okay in, but fantasy hockey, I'm getting my teeth kicked in.
Man. You got against us in the Falcons. I hope you're picking the Pats, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
let's get into it. Let's get into it real quick here. Go into these NFL picks. All right, who we got? We've got tonight's matchup, Thursday Night Football.
Yeah, Ravens.
We have the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins.
That's our game to pick. But you know who I will go with? The Dolphins. I'm sorry. The Ravens lose again, man, unfortunately.
You know, I wanted to pick the Dolphins, but I'm kind of leaning towards the Ravens only because, like, the Ravens are still kind of a playoff team, but they're on the very bubble.
Don't do it.
Yeah, the Ravens. I'm going to pick the Dolphins on this one. I can't believe I'm saying that.
Like, the Dolphins don't look great either, but if you have to pick right now who looks worse.
I think the Dolphins look worse than the Ravens.
I mean, they both look bad.
They do. They both look horrible.
That's what I'm saying. I'm giving the benefit of the doubt to the Dolphins because I feel like there's something going on in Baltimore that's more than Lamar.
Yeah, the Dolphins won last week, so they might be building on their momentum.
Like a good, decent backup. The coaching and the defense should be enough to have this record better than it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So don't just blame it all on Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson been having MVP season after MVP season.
Of course.
You gotta put more better pieces around him other than Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why he was like, I gotta get up out of here and go to a team that's gonna do all that for me, and I don't even gotta stress about that. I can just be great. While I'm still young, and playing at this high level. So
big facts.
It's like pick your poison with the Ravens, man. They're gonna have to make some big decisions coming up.
No doubt. All right, so next matchup we got picking the Dolphins and the Ravens-Dolphins matchup. Next matchup we got is the Niners and the Giants at the Giants.
Niners. The Niners got to win that game because they've been playing at a certain level, and I feel like even though the Giants have been like okay, they've been showing like they're gonna be okay in the future to come. This can't be like a slip up for them. If they lose, it's kind of like
I feel really that.
No. The Niners are good. Don't get me wrong, but if they lose to the Giants, it's 2-6, bro. Come on, that's gonna hurt.
I'm going to pick the Giants on this one, as crazy as that sounds.
Oh, because the quarterback's been balling out. I'm not even going to hate on him. He's been doing his thing, but who's the quarterback this week for the Niners, Are they going back to Purdy?
I don't know.
See?
I don't know. He's going to stick with Mac Jones and they're going to go back to Purdy. I don't know.
I'll pick Mac Jones, man,
Yeah, Mac Jones isn't doing bad for the Niners,
He likes that system.
I still believe Drake May is better than Mac Jones, though.
Oh, no, I mean, 1,000%. We're going to find out more this year, I think.
Yeah,
for sure.
100%. Mac's had a couple nice games.
Yeah.
But I'm still waiting for one of these quarterbacks to throw for 400 yards, whether it's Mac Jones or Drake May. I just want to see one of them hit it.
400, yeah. I know Mac Jones had a 350 or 30 something.
The most yards he's ever had in a game was 382 yards.
Oh, that was the most recent.
That was the one where the Patriots lost that game.
And that game.
Yeah, we lost that game.
That was a good game, though.
That was a great game. That was from that game perspective, that was like the best game I saw from Mac Jones when he was quarterback. All right, so I'm picking the Giants on the Niners. Giants.
Okay.
We got the Chargers and the Titans.
Oh, right. Yeah, I gotta go with the Chargers, man.
Yeah, definitely go with the Chargers on that one. I don't think there's really too much positive about the Titans to go off of or build on.
Right. Now the Bears and the Bengals are playing this week too, man.
We've got the Vikings and at the Lions.
Vikings at Lions. Ooh, that's gonna be a really good game. What time is that game?
That one's a 1 o'clock game.
That game. Oh, okay, that's an early game. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Gonna go with the Lions on that one. As much as I like JJ McCarthy, I don't know if he's gonna be available for that game.
I think the Giants. I think you said the
Vikings and the Lions.
Vikings and the Lions. I think you don't like McCarthy? I think he's pretty good.
No,
man.
I think McCarthy's great. I just think he's still hurt. He still might be hurt this week, so that's why I'm gonna pick the Lions over the Vikings. You know, quarterback wise, I think
the Lions be choking, man. I thought the Lions be choking in some big game, and it's like prime time against another.
Well, the Lions are
good quarterback. They could choke. I'm not saying they will choke. I'm just saying don't be surprised if Goff doesn't have his his best game.
I'm not a huge
because the Vikings got a defense, so I think they might remind people that this week. This would be a good week to do it.
Facts.
It'll be a good week to do it. So I didn't see that in the early game. That must be in the later schedule. Man. I was watching.
So I'm gonna pick the Lions on that one just because I'm not sure if JJ McCarthy's coming back or not. I think JJ McCarthy is a better quarterback than Jared Goff, though.
Jared Goff he's a veteran. I feel like he can get the job done though if he got all the pieces around him, you give him the right time in the pocket, all that.
Mm-hmm.
So the Lions could definitely be, they're going to be a threat.
Oh, yeah. Goff made it to a Super Bowl. He just lost to some team in the New England Patriots.
Yeah, so, it'll be all right.
All right. Next matchup. We've got the Atlanta Falcons at the New England Patriots.
Yeah, and I'm going with the Pats, man.
Yeah, going with the Pats on that one. We got to keep coasting, keep doing our thing.
I'm not sold on the Falcons quarterback.
But I'm not sure about the whole Falcons situation. The Falcons, the 1 week they play good, the next week they play shitty. Like they blew the brakes off of Buffalo a couple weeks ago, and then they've played some pretty shitty games. But I feel like they usually play up to those big teams a little bit more. So I'm going to still pick the Pats on this one, but I'm going to say it's a tough game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout game like the last couple weeks.
You know what? You'll be surprised because if they get at them early, play, turnover free football, I think it'll be good. It'll be good. I don't think they'll be able to come back against us, especially at home. That's going to be the plus for us. We're home. Drake May's been playing out of his mind. I don't think people realize what level he's playing.
I know. It's crazy. Man's about to be in the MVP conversation. Man is in the MVP conversation.
Some of these passes are crazy, man. Some of these passes are like, this is only his second year. He's passing the ball like this kind of stuff.
Right.
So, once that system is already all the way instilled in his mind.
Right. He's starting to read defenses like Tom, and he's got the wheels of Josh Allen.
You know what I'm saying? We'll see it, man. We'll know for sure once he knows everything and every aspect, at least all the different formations and plays they want to run. You'll see him slowly start to take over, more games and
big facts.
Yeah, they gotta let him. They gotta let him get his feet wet like that. Because in the playoffs, you're gonna have to adjust more.
Yep.
The defenses are a lot. Those are all the best teams that are left in the league. You can't.
Right.
Possibly do all that rink and dink stuff. You're gonna have to throw in a couple of, reverse or something to just, throw some good defenses on. You can't just be, one dimensional or whatever you might want to say, but I feel like Drake May he's gonna be all right, man.
Yeah, facts. All right, we got the Colts at the Steelers.
Colts and Steelers.
I'm going with the Colts on that one. The Colts are the hot team.
I want the Colts to lose. We got to catch up to them.
Yeah.
And I feel like the Colts are. Well, you know what? I can't say Daniel Jones going to choke because we haven't seen this version of the Colts in the playoffs yet.
We haven't seen this version of Daniel Jones.
Well, like, you know how people are like, well, the Colts, they can have a good season and then the playoffs come and then they're like, you know, they choke or whatever. So it's like,
I've never been a fan of the Colts, but I also hate the Steelers.
I'm not a Colts fan. I like the Steelers. One of my best friends is a great Steelers fan. So
I can't like the Steelers only because they're tied with the Patriots.
I know he wants the Steelers to win.
So I want the Colts. I'm going to pick the Colts on that because, you know, fuck the Steelers 100%. I'm a Pats fan, and I'm trying to get number 7 before the Steelers do.
The way our quarterback situation is looking, we might get there.
Right. Their quarterback's 42 years old.
How many more years you think Rodgers got? He ain't got that much years left before he probably like, yeah, I'm going to go to broadcast.
I think Rodgers is retiring after this year. I think he announced that at the beginning of this year. Something like that.
Oh, yeah, I think he did announce something like that. But you never know. He could probably come back.
Yeah, probably. He'll have one of his little mushroom retreats.
Somebody offers him $40 million, he might take it, you know?
Yeah, he'll have one of his little mushroom retreats and be like, oh, yeah, football was my life calling.
Right.
All right.
I can't give it up yet.
So I'm going with the Colts on that one.
Right.
Next matchup we have is the Broncos and the Texans at Texans.
I'm going Broncos. Broncos are playing pretty good right now. They're playing really good, actually.
I'm going to go with the Broncos on that one, too.
The Texans can give them a good money.
The Texans had a great team. I'm a huge fan of C.J. Stroud. The Texans had a great team, but at the same point in time, like, they lost Diggs, and they haven't been the same team on offense.
Kind of like Buffalo when you need a big play, you know?
Yeah.
When you need a big-time player in a big-time situation. You saw how Drake May kept going to the one guy that kind of, you know, I kind of felt like they were rubbing it in his face a little bit.
A little bit.
You know, I think he had the most catches against the Bills. Oh, wow, what a coincidence, you know?
Right, so, revenge game.
So, I like the direction that passing going for sure, definitely.
Facts.
Drake May.
Right, so we got, hold up. Got a fucking... All right, so next we have the Bears at the Bengals.
Bears at the Bengals, I will have to take the Bears.
Yeah, gotta take the Bears on that one. You know, the Bengals just lost to the Jets. How much worse can your season get?
Hey, that was 1 point, but, you know, the Jets had to win at 1 point because the Jets, I don't think people realize the Jets been in
no Joe Flacco this week for the Bengals.
The Jets been in a lot of games this year, and they've been losing a lot of games. So
no Joe Flacco for the Bengals.
The Jets are one of those things you can't really count them out right now. They beat the Bengals by 1 point, but still, like, they've been in. I think they've been in probably all their games. So.
Yep.
Yeah, so.
Gonna go with the Bears on that one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Panthers at Packers.
Oh, that's easy. Jordan Love, Packers.
Yeah.
I mean.
I don't like either quarterback, honestly. I'm not a huge fan of Bryce Harper, and I
want Bryce Young to win.
Bryce Young.
He needs to prove something. We already know who Jordan Love is, right? Kind of like.
I'm not a fan of either, honestly.
I think but I still think people are wondering why the hell did Carolina even draft Bryce Young? I mean, can he win a league game? Can we see him win something like in a meaningful game against a good team? Like he needs this win more than Jordan Love. I think Jordan Love will be all right. You know, the Packers probably still make the playoffs.
I'm not a fan of either quarterback, honestly, but I'm going to pick the Packers on this one.
Well, the Packers are going to win. I think the
Packers have a better
win.
roster than the Panthers right now. The Panthers are etching the number one pick right now, other than the Jets. It'll either be the Panthers or the Jets at the end of the year that has the number one pick. All right, next matchup we got 405. The New Orleans Saints versus the Los Angeles Rams.
Yeah, the Saints can't really beat. I mean, the Saints look good at.
Saints are playing a new quarterback this week.
Who's that new quarterback? Who's that new quarterback?
Tyler So. He was drafted this year. They're playing a rookie quarterback this week.
I guess LA and that defense.
Yeah, I'm gonna go LA on that one. That's a safe bet, you know. Matt Stafford.
Yeah, no, I'll go LA too on that. Definitely LA.
All right, let's speed it up a little bit here. We got Jacksonville versus Vegas. At Vegas.
The Jags are playing good.
Yeah, Jags are playing good. I'm going to go with the Jags on that one. Sorry, Jared. You know, my friend Jared, he's a Raiders fan. But, you know, he got that win. He got that win at the beginning of the year over the Patriots. So
that's like the Chiefs and the Bills this week. You got to be realistic. You know Mahomes win.
No, that's the next matchup right there. Chiefs Bills 425.
He's going into Josh Allen's house, so Josh Allen's going to want to defend his house. You know?
I'm picking Kansas City because I know from what I've seen with my own eyes, Josh Allen can't beat Patrick Mahomes. So I'm going with Patrick Mahomes on that one. Chiefs all day.
All right, so I will go. I'm going opposite. I'm gonna think Josh Allen gets the job done at home.
All right.
I think he will, man.
Okay.
He can't afford to have
Sunday night football. We've got the Seahawks and the Commanders.
Probably two Sunday night games.
If Jayden Daniels played, I'd say the Commanders. But if Jayden Daniels isn't playing, I'm picking the Seahawks.
Yeah, because the Seahawks, their quarterback situation is looking a lot better than Washington. You know? Yeah, I'll definitely have to pick Seahawks and the defense. Don't get me wrong, Washington got a good defense too. So
no doubt.
Jayden Daniels. Yeah, no Jayden Daniels. I don't see how you're gonna compete with even the Seahawks or even somebody better in the
facts
on that side in the NFC. So
big facts. All right, our last matchup of the week. We got Monday Night Football. The Arizona Cardinals versus the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, they both ain't going anywhere, but I'll pick the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Dallas too on that one. You know, I'm not a fan of Kyler Murray. I like Marvin Harrison Jr. Not a fan of Kyle Murray. He's not it for them.
They might as well put Jacoby in there. I mean, because they ain't winning no games as the other quarterback. They might as well give the extra payout. A shot. Put him in there and see if you win a couple games.
Big facts.
You saw, you gave Mac Jones better options. Look how good he's looking,
Right. Big facts.
Give Jacoby Brissett some up in there. Arizona got players that can ball up too. You get the ball in their hand, they quick with it, So
yup. Totally.
Maybe they got to take a step back. I'm not saying Jacoby Brissett's going to be your future, but you're not winning. You're not winning in the games with this guy anyway.
True. Facts.
Just try to run some basic football and try to win a couple of close games.
Big facts. Facts. Well, that's our slate for this week.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, for sure, brother. You'll be on another future episode. Remember to stay woke, and we'll catch you on the next one.
All right, man. Thanks.
No doubt.